What's up guys, it's Parker. We're in the garage. We got the supercharged M5 and a very orange F10 M5. I'm gonna go to Milan Raceway, drag race the new supercharged setup and also the Huracan as well. But gotta do a rev battle. All right, so how about I'm excited to take the Huracan to the track. I'm really impressed with how this thing's launching, and you can do launch control a ton of times. Oh, focus camera, come on now. At Milan, about to go through tech inspection. Cars look like Skittles. Got the Lambo Z06 and the M5. Unfortunately, Mark had to leave a little bit early for some family stuff, so he took the M5. Unfortunately, yeah, I let someone drive my car again, but not the Lamborghini. So hopefully, Mark, if you crash it, I'm gonna kill you. Some heavy hitters out here today. It's grudge matching. There's no ET, so you don't know what people's times are. There's some car here with the most ridiculous turbo I've ever seen and no doors, so weight reduction, bro. This M5 is awesome. I love the orange wrap. My friend actually wrapped it for him. Looks much less like a pumpkin than I was expecting, to be honest. And then we've got this new highlighter film. We have a couple different colors. It's almost glow in the dark. That's how bright it is. It makes my car look like it's army green. A lot of people are commenting that this right here looks like the engine bay is dirty, but it's actually just forged carbon. It looks different than normal carbon fiber. I like it. At the strip, we got Marion in the passenger seat, and Jeff, she's gonna have to get out unfortunately because of rules and, well, not weight because she weighs like 3 pounds, but about to run. I'm gonna be 100% honest with everything. I'll show you all the slips. If I run a 13-second run, then I run a 13-second run. A lot of people, you know, they see the motor trend in the car and driver times. This car's supposed to run a 10.4 to 10.6. To be honest, I'm probably not gonna be able to do that. I've never done launch control on a drag strip before. The surface is obviously different than on the road. I've done it on the road a few times. In theory, it should be stickier. In theory, it should be able to hook and go. We'll find out. Maybe I'll run an impressive time, but maybe I won't, and everyone will laugh. And you know what? I'm doing this for fun, not for perfect time. So if I show you a strip, I'm like making too many excuses. So I'm just gonna do this, and then we'll see how it goes. So I'll show you how I'm gonna set this up for the race. I'm gonna put it in Corsa, and then I'm going to use this down here, press it twice, and then that gets the big tachometer on the screen. And then I'm gonna turn ESC off, and then if I hold the brake and rev, put my foot fully on the gas, it revs it to 4,000 RPMs, and then when I let off the brake, it launches pretty good. Here's something interesting. The car automatically upshifts. That's something when I drove it in Italy I didn't know. I was afraid I didn't want to bang into the rev limiter, so I was upshifting. The car does upshift for you if you are in launch control. If you're in Corsa, not in launch control, it won't. You can bang it off the rev limiter and blow up the engine if you want to. I don't know what you'd want to. But according to magazines, if you shift it yourself right before red line, you can pick up a 1/10 or 2 in the quarter mile. I'm probably not gonna try that just because there's a lot of people out here watching, so 2/10 more. If I run a 10.7, is it really gonna be the end of the world? It's not. There's some fast cars out here today. It's grudge matching, no ET. Some guy challenged me to a race. Anyone who comes up to me and asks to race, I know I'm gonna lose. Like, if you've got the guts to come up and be like, hey man, oh, someone's calling. I'm gonna turn the volume down. It's like, hey man, do you wanna race? I'm just in some old truck, bro. It's like, okay, if you're in some old truck, bro, and you came up to a Lamborghini, you know you're gonna destroy me, so you can post a video on Instagram and laugh about it. But it is what it is. I'm gonna pick up this phone call. right, so bought the car Monday, drag racing on Saturday. First run ever in the Huracan, 10.7 at 128 miles an hour. I'll turn the camera around so I can show it to you guys. I'm happy with that. I can squeeze out a couple more tenths, but we'll see. 1.64 60-foot time. That's pretty solid. It's freaking dragster. This thing is loud. Can you give me a ballpark for how fast this is? Like 6, 7? Okay, cool. Hell yeah, man, that's fast as shit. Marion, yeah? So this is your first... 1 second, Jeff, I'm filming a vlog, Jeff. What's up?
What is active handling on and off?
Active handling on and off? I don't know, I don't have your car. So, this is your first time at a drag race?
Yes.
Okay, what are your opinions? Obviously it's loud. Positive or negative experience?
There are a lot of men, which
There's a lot of men.
Not totally unexpected.
Yep.
The cars are kind of old and shitty looking.
We're in the Metro Detroit area, so it's all about American muscle cars. So there are brand new Z06s with Pro Chargers and tunes. There's ZR1s that are heavily modded. There's Hellcats and stuff. But predominantly, I'd say, it's older Fox body Mustangs with a lot of work done to them, which I'm sure likely are faster than my car. And it's fun to watch them race. And then we've got freaking a borderline top fuel dragster. I don't know what to call that guy. But what's really unique is they don't have all that many rules. Like at my local home track when I lived in California in Finion, if your car was under 14 seconds in the quarter mile, you have to wear a helmet. And if your car was under 14 seconds, you couldn't have a passenger. Here, we don't have helmets. That might be dumb, but it is what it is. But they also let anything race on the track. I mean, literally anything. Someone raced their golf cart on the track and it got 30 seconds in the quarter mile. Someone brought a snowmobile. They had a stock snowmobile and that ran something like stupid slow. And then they had a modified snowmobile. It had one gear and it ran a 9.2 second quarter mile in a effing snowmobile. I was like looking at it and I was like, man, it's pretty loud. Like it's probably gonna be fast. And then it's just, it was unreal. You want me, can you demonstrate the sound? You didn't hear it, but like try it. There you go. So I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna do one more run in full, in Corsa with traction control off, launch control, without shifting. And then the next run after that, I'm gonna shift myself and see, hopefully I don't bounce off the rev limiter. Because in Corsa, the last 500 RPMs or so, it starts revving up the, it starts spinning the tires a little bit and it just slams into the rev limiter. And I don't wanna do that to my car and obviously I'm gonna get a worse time. Keep you posted.
Crew member, but we'll need you to move off to the side because we're going to have to get some equipment down there and we'll be able to get it ourselves. So appreciate, we don't need extra help.
He blew his tire off. So now I'm here, all alone, very top of the drag race. Look how alone I am. No one's here to love me.
Talk to him.
Great day out on the track. It started getting slipperier towards the end. They definitely needed to clean it, so the times got worse, but I had an absolute blast. Wow, look how loud this is. Best time of the day was the first run. It was a 10.784. I'm really happy with that. I've heard if you shift yourself in Corsa mode, you can actually squeak out a couple extra tenths, but it's a good day. Eddie's here. He brought the boss. He's not racing it though.
Yeah, well, last time I raced it, I broke everything.
Yeah. He's got a new fifth gear, but not gonna race it.
I have an entirely new transmission.
Oh yeah, you got a new transmission. That's true.
Now it's bulletproof, so it's okay.
So, one of my favorite parts about Milan, this isn't a plug or anything, I really don't go there that often, but are actually the backcountry roads on the way there. They used to be terrible, but they're redone, they're repaved, and it's nice windy roads with pretty high speed limits, low traffic. It's a great place to have a little bit of fun. And my girlfriend was telling me how the government in Michigan distributes road expenditures based on, what was it, land area instead of population?
Mileage instead of population density.
So it, you end up with these country roads that people don't really use often that are beautiful, and then downtown metropolitan areas that are used every day with just absolute garbage roads that get 100 times the traffic flow. Whatever. People say, oh my god, you drive a Lamborghini on these crappy Michigan roads, and yeah, they are pretty bad some places, but if you know where to look, there's some good stuff. It was a really fun day at the drag strip. The M5 was doing pretty good. That was the first time he went to the drag strip. It's a rear-wheel drive car, so obviously it's a little bit harder to launch. The Z06, my friend Jeff, his best time for the day was a 11.2, which is decent. I think he could squeeze out a couple more tenths, just like I could. Gonna go golfing. Gonna go go-karting maybe. Me and Eddie, I used to golf a ton. I golfed in high school, did some tournaments, but I got into a bad snowboarding accident, really hurt my back. So I haven't done it much, but I do really love the sport, and Eddie kind of somehow stumbled upon the concept of golfing and was like, I think I want to go golfing. And I was like, oh dude, I actually used to do that a lot. And he had no idea. And so we've also got our buddy Andrew, who still needs to buy a damn Z28, and we're gonna go golfing with our new buddy Alan in the M5. Great guy. That thing's pretty fast, although racing the Huracan is just freaking annihilation. I raced it in the E39 M5, and it looks like there's still some tuning issues, unfortunately, but we're gonna get that worked out. It kept up to it all the way through second gear. I was like, wow, this is awesome, keeping up with an F10 M5. And then when I shifted into third, the car just like lost all power, and the F10 just walked it. So I'm not sure what that's about. We'll get it resolved.